Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of RGH3 101. So in this episode I'm gonna actually show how I connect the Wi-Fi adapter for the Xbox 360 Slim through a ribbon cable. So here I have a ribbon cable that has six wires connected. It's a 24 AWG wire. Anything thinner than that won't pass the signal through for the wireless adapter. I have tried it, and this seemed to be the wire that actually works. So I cut my wire about 27 centimeters based on the design of my case. I don't want any longer than that. Shorter is fine, but you don't want the signal to start to degrade. On the adapter itself, so there are 6 pins that we need to actually set up. So pin 1 starting from the right to the left. So you have pin 1 through to 6. In the wire itself, you can actually use the marked wire as your pin 1. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through the process of actually getting this set up and prepare for attaching to the board. And we'll go to the whole process to show that everything is actually working. So one thing you want to do is you're going to need your pliers, because you want to get rid of these 4 middle pins and the connection for the screw itself. So you'll be basically snipping these off, because you won't be needing these. Throw this on the side, and you want to get the leg underneath there, and then you snip it like that, and then you can snip these off. I see you have this perfectly prepared to run the wire. So the wire itself, starting from pin 1, will be soldered onto the board into those pins. So I will get that all sorted out, and then you'll see what it looks like. Now as you can see, we have managed to solder our wire to our board. And starting from here, we have the first wire will end up being wire 1, and it goes all the way across to the 6th pin. So that we have this all soldered up, what we're going to do is we're going to strip this end, and we're going to solder it to our Xbox 360 motherboard, where this would normally plug in. And after that, we will end up powering the console on, and we'll see that it actually works. So let's get to that, and I'll show you the soldering work once I'm done. Now, looking at the bottom of our motherboard for our console, we can see this is the pin connector for the Wi-Fi module that will normally plug in at the side, and we can see there's a 1 on the board itself. So this one here is referring to this pin. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can see numbers are beside these pins also. So we'll be connecting the white wire from the ribbon to this 1 pin, and then we'll solder the rest as it goes along here. So we're going to switch over, we're going to get that done so we can see the end results. Alright, so now we have connected our ribbon wire to our console motherboard read from our wireless adapter, with pin 1 starting from the bottom all the way to pin 6 across. So we're going to put this board in our motherboard tray that's for our case, which will be this. As you can see, the cases that I've done of design with a cutout at the back left, which is for this ribbon cable here. So if we get the board and we flip it over and we seat it properly, we see where the cutout is for this section. And what's nice about this, based on the length of 27 centimeters, this goes across the right measurement to go within our frame. So we're going to get this hooked up with our fan frame and everything, and I'm going to turn it on, and we will see that this adapter is working. Alright, so now we're back. So I have the case itself kind of half assembled, and we have our wireless in the back, and you can see where I've actually wrote it from the back left, and it goes all the way, and it fits right into that little section that was created for it. So now what we're going to do, we are going to actually get the console up and running, so you can see that it actually works. Alright, so we get that powered on. Alright, so we are gonna go into default menu settings, where you can see the network. And where you can see it's the stealth server picks up the network and it's ready to connect. Alright, so let's bring up our menu, and you can see that's a device IP address, so it has connected. And it is working. So yeah, so that's how you actually connect your Wi-Fi wireless if you want to solder it and extend it to do some sort of project. Whether you're making your own case or anything like that, you can run it through a ribbon cable, and it has to be 24 AWG. I've tried different ratings and it didn't pick up at all, but this one seemed to work, and that type of cable that I use seems to work as well. There you go. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or any more projects you'd like to see me do, or any experiment, just let me know and I'll try my best to get them done. I'll see you in the next one.